Hey guys, I hope you hear me well. It's a bit windy today. I wanted to make a quick video because I am into treatment since, well, I've been in therapy for, a long time, but now I'm into like really tough treatment. It is going deep into my PTSD. Just wanted to give a little update and some thoughts I have on, well, actually on the Joe Dispenza event I went to and the ayahuasca ceremony. If y'all want me to make a video about those events and the ceremony, then let me know in the comments. So yeah, about the treatments, I'm gonna explain it a little bit. I have PTSD, as a lot of people on my channel know, but if you're new here, I am healing from PTSD and I am sharing that journey because I want to show everyone on my channel that healing is not like this, like a lot of people say. A lot of people say so that's why I want to come back on the ayahuasca ceremony and the Joe Dispenza event. A lot of people who come back from an ayahuasca ceremony or an event from Joe Dispenza say that they have gone there and they immediately healed. And I just want to say that is bullshit. There's absolutely no hate to people doing ayahuasca ceremonies, or absolutely not to Joe Dispenza, because what they do, it is really, really important and it can help a lot of people. But I just want to clear up that it doesn't heal you immediately. It is not like you go to an event and you're healed, or you go to an ayahuasca ceremony and it's 2 years in therapy. It's not. It's not. Especially in my ayahuasca ceremony, there weren't a lot of boundaries. Everyone was very huggy and touchy. And for me personally, I didn't feel like I was healed there. I felt like a lot of shit has happened and a lot of shit has gone out of my body through that experience. And I learned a lot of shit. But I don't feel like I have had like 2 years of therapy in that ayahuasca ceremony, because I know what therapy is. And especially now that I'm going all in therapy, I feel like I have done more in the past 6 months than in that fucking ayahuasca ceremony. And it's not, you cannot compare it to each other. And I think, yeah, I don't know who says those shit about the 2 years of therapy, but I just want to say, if you want to go to an ayahuasca ceremony, don't expect it to be 2 years of therapy and you like go to like 5 ayahuasca ceremonies and you never have to go to therapy again. And don't expect when you go to a Joe Dispenza event that you are healed immediately, because in most scenarios you won't be healed immediately in a ceremony or in an event, because I'm gonna put my other hands on the phone because my hand's starting to shake. So about my treatment now, which is really helping me, but there's also a lot of things from the Joe Dispenza event. I was now listening to a part of the Joe Dispenza event. I was dissociating in that bar, so I couldn't really listen to Joe Dispenza, so I recorded it so I can listen it back now. And it's like almost a year later now, but there are a lot of things that he says that I really resonate with, especially right now, from people who are healing and from especially going through the pain. I was in a community during the Joe Dispenza event and after the Joe Dispenza event. It was like a spiritual community, but it was, in my opinion, it was just very toxic. It was really like, those rainbows and fucking unicorns bullshit. Like, it wasn't really grounded, and it was really like, it wasn't really about feeling the pain. The pain couldn't be there. That was a bad thing, feeling the pain. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't talk about the pain. Only talk about the good things, because if you are your best version of yourself, you're not gonna talk about the pain. You're only gonna talk about the good things. And that is partly true, I think, but I also think you do talk about the pain when you have gone through shit, because you share your story. At least in my case, I want to share my story, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sharing my story. And actually, now in this treatment, I am not in a community. I don't have a lot of people around me. I live by myself now. I went alone to that treatment with the train. I went back alone with the train, and I saw and I experienced that I can handle it alone. So, yeah, my experience is, how do I say this? That a community can be good, but it can also stand in the way of your own healing, because when you have a community with a lot of people with a lot of opinions who are on a different level than you are, or are not even really healing and just avoiding everything they have been through to immediately go to that beautiful place, that doesn't really help. In my case, it didn't help to avoid all the pain and immediately go to the butterfly space and whatever. And I don't even believe that when I am the person I want to be, that I am completely you know that I am completely positive all the time, because that is not human. We're still human, we're still human beings, we're still people. We cannot be spiritual beings on this earth. We are spiritual beings, but we cannot be like you know consciousness all the time, because we're still humans. And still, when you hit your fucking toe, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say, fuck, that hurts, because that's just a response. You're not gonna be like, when you hit your toe, you're not gonna be like, oh yay, butterflies. So yeah, so this is the process and the journey I'm going through right now, and it can be really different in a week. That is also why I was a bit scared to post the past couple of months, because I am changing so much in the past couple of months, and I'm changing, especially now that I'm in this really tough treatment. Honestly, to say, it is just, I am changing so much. So this video you see of me today can be a total different person than the video you're gonna see of me next week. And I am finding it a little bit hard to show that on my channel, even though that is my intention for my YouTube channel. I want to show my process, I want to show my journey, and how I'm changing. But it's still like I am sharing one personality, and then I'm showing another personality, and that is also like, we are not a personality. We're just beings. We're not, that's like the ego trying to hold on to something, like, oh, I am this personality, and now that I have changed, what the fuck. So that is something I am personally going through right now. And yeah, but I also really, really wanted to share about the treatment, that I am going back to all the things that I have been through that gave me PTSD, and it hurts. It is scary, and I am scared through it, and it has hurt me so much. Monday and Tuesday, when I was on location, it hurt so bad, and I cried so much, and I really went through it. And You do this shit alone. You don't do this shit in a community. You cannot do this shit in a community because nobody knows what you're going through. Nobody knows what your story is, and you don't want other people to know. I don't want other people to know what I have felt. I don't want other people to... I have shared some videos about what has happened, and I'm not even like really proud of that. I did want to share it, and I'm gonna keep it on my channel, but it isn't my story. It isn't my story. What I have been through isn't my story. My story is that I am healing from it, that I'm learning from it, and what I'm doing now, basically. Talking about it, going through it, and helping people go through it. And I don't have to like share everything from that, because that could only give you more things to worry about. And that is what I learned in my treatment, that we couldn't talk with people about what has happened to us, because you need to let other people know that they can handle their shit. If someone hugs me when I'm going through it, it gives me a feeling of I cannot handle this, and I need this person to hug me, I need this person to hold me. And it also takes away the sadness from me. That person is taking something from me by hugging me through that experience. We couldn't hug each other because we needed to go through it alone. We needed to know and learn that we can go through this alone, and we don't need someone to hug us. While it is nice when someone hugs you, but it's also taking something from you. It's also taking your knowledge of, I can handle this, and I don't need somebody. I don't need another person to take that pain from me, because I can handle the pain and I can go through it, and I'm not gonna die when I go through it alone. And that is what I experienced. I was with a lot of people and I went through it alone. I didn't need people to take that pain from me. I went through the pain alone. And yeah, for now, I think that is the message I want to send. All the things that I just said, I hope it wasn't like too chaotic. It's just like things that came up to me in my mind during my walk right now. And yeah, these are some things I really wanted to share. So this is part of my process. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, I'm going in treatment again, and I'm not looking forward to it. Honestly, I don't want to go. I just want to, just want to cancel it and just lay in my bed. But that's not gonna get me any further, does it?